What's your name?
Ronnie Brown,
Your face looks familiar, and I was thinking.
probably seen it at the post office.
Are you in Hardinsburg?
No.
Oh, did you go to Marysburg?
I live in Ohio.
You live in Palmyra? Did you ever go to Marysburg?
Where?
Marysburg.
I used to be at Brewster's.
I had to do things from Hawaii.
I don't know who had it when I first started going there.
Okay, that might be where
Go look.
Did you
I
go
know
there?
you.
Say,
I've always came in.
Who doesn't know him?
Do you have Sarah so you can post it?
You want to sleepy, grumpy?
16. You can't write when you turn around.
I didn't bring a pen.
This was true.
You got that one? And maybe in here if you need one. In the drawer, I don't know, I can get you everything.
Look at my business short meeting if you want.
I'm doing
Yeah.
Are you expecting anyone else?
No, that's very good. Write anything down in your notebook.
You know that's strong. Wait a minute, how's your brain? Did you write it on the pledge?
flag of the United States of America.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to start with prayer, so if you don't mind, and bow your head and pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this day, Lord. I thank you for the opportunity of us to get together. Just ask that you be with us in this meeting and just let all the decisions and conversations be according to your will, Lord. Just continue to watch over us and guide us, Lord, in all that we do. In Jesus' holy name I pray. Amen. Okay, I'll officially call this town board meeting, Hardinsburg, to order. What is it? Work session. Work session meeting.
Am I correct, entering the work session, the public invited?
Public is not.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you can come, work sessions, you can come, it's just normally with a work session, there's usually just not public comment, but you guys are on the agenda with us, so that's kind of why we did it, so that way you guys would have the floor and you didn't have to worry about other people interrupting you. We gotta get through just a couple of things and then we'll come into that.
No, I want to know the official name of this building. Is it the Senior Citizens / Hardinsburg Community Center?
Is that right?
Town, I think it's.
Give us a minute, we'll find it. It's on a piece of paper somewhere.
We can get on with the business rules if you want.
Yeah, you can do it for
It's TownofHardinsburg Senior Citizens and Community Center. Okay, roll call. Hank,
Here.
Wayne,
Here.
Ashley,
I didn't hear you.
me, here. And Alex is not here, she's
I think
sick.
it's not. Filmed.
All right.
Okay,
We'll go, yeah.
so we're good?
Yeah.
All right, floor is y'all's. Anybody?
Okay.
I'll start. How come you're all taking the building? Could you tell us your name, please? Jeff Marshall.
Jeff Marshall.
Jeff Marshall. Okay. And by taking the building,
You take it over.
all that before you started here?
What do you mean?
Not here.
Where was I at?
Where was your building?
The old town board used the blue building on the highway.
So the new town board just picks a building up and takes it?
Well, the town owns this building. And when we got the town back, when the county had control of it, they shut, so the electric is messed up in that building. They also, someone came into that building because when the fire department had access, anyone who was with the fire department, they never changed the code on the door. So the fire department had stuff stolen out of there, and, our AC unit that was in there, someone cut the line set from the indoor unit all the way to the outdoor unit, so all the copper out of the building. So none of the electric in the room that they used to use works right now. And with the funds that was given back to us from the county for this year, we just don't have the means to be able to fix that stuff in that building right now, with having to pay the county's bills and everything else we're responsible for. So we made the decision to use this building. It's more comfortable for everyone. It's the air conditioned, you know, so we have lights, so that's why we kind of chose to use this building.
So is there a plan to fix that building?
We are looking into that right now, as far as like getting quotes for the things that do need to be repaired. There's a plan to do it, but cost is way up there on stuff. And like I said, just with our funding and the things that are going on right now, it's not possible right now.
Sorry, before you go on, did you get her name as well?
Yeah, what is your name?
Sandy Foster.
Sandy Foster.
Thanks.
I'll remember that. I know you've been here before.
Yeah, no worries. That having been said, is the county going to allot you funds, X amount of dollars every year to do?
So we will just get, basically, we got put back in place. So the only thing that we will get is our normal, like, tax rate, and they haven't even given us our assessed value yet. So we haven't even been able to put in a budget for next year because we're still waiting on the county to go through the state to get all of our stuff in order. So we can't even submit any of that yet. And we don't know what our AB is gonna be at this moment, so.
Alright, and, you know, I noticed that anytime anything's advertised as far as the town, this is just the community building.
Yeah.
It's never called what it's supposed to be called. And then if the town defaults, and you disassemble the town once again, what happens to this building?
Do you mean if the town was dissolved by the county,
Yes.
then the
If
county?
you can't pay your bills and do your upkeep and all the things that needs to be done as far as the town goes,
Mhm.
and this town goes, you know, they're like, well, you know what, we tried it, it didn't work, and this is that.
If the county takes the town back, basically.
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen with this building is it's gonna go into control by the county. What's then gonna probably happen, and I can't speak to what the county will do, but based on the fact that they had another water meter put in down there at that property, they split the ball field from the blue building. I would imagine that these properties will be sold, is what would happen.
If it happens again, are you all going to lawsuit against the county commissioners again?
It's probably not gonna happen again.
Because they were gonna let us have this building for a certain price.
They can't do that legally.
But when you stop them,
We didn't stop them.
the lawsuit stopped them.
The lawsuit stopped them from selling the building, but they can't give it to you
They
for
were
a
gonna,
set
they were
price.
gonna sell to us for
They
something.
can't do that. Legally, they can't. And you can contact an attorney if you want to, but legally, a government-owned property cannot be sold to one individual. It has to go through a process, it has to be put out for bids, and anyone can bid on this property.
Has to be public
It
notice.
has to be public
I know
notice.
there's no lie to it.
And Joe Blow from Kentucky could come up here and offer $500,000 for this building, and nobody in town's gonna own it. It's gonna go to the highest bidder. They're not gonna sell it to anybody for a set price, because they're gonna make as much as they can off of it. And it's, from what I've been told and who I've talked to, it's over a year process to even be able to get rid of this building, and it still would have to go to auction. You have to take bids on it. You can't just tell somebody you're gonna sell it to them and then sell it to them, that's illegal. Go ahead.
I'd just like to know the town
all the money that they made on this building while we were keeping the upkeep on it. What happened to it?
That was the money.
What money?
I'd say they got grants to help.
All the bills that were paid and such,
They didn't pay no
For
bills.
when?
from whenever the county gave this building over to the seniors, and the seniors took care of the building. All that money that was put into this building, the upkeep, the lights, the whole 9 yards, the
Yep.
heat, everything. Yeah, repairs, all of that stuff. The
That's what I
seniors paid for
thought.
that. So how did they recoup their loss?
You're talking about when the county had it.
I'm talking
28 years.
about whenever the building, the seniors used this building for how many
When it was
years?
built,
The
they
senior, okay, so are we
So
talking,
five years from the date that it was built
yep,
till now.
till now?
Because after 5 years, it wasn't theirs anymore, right?
That's what,
After 5 years, yes, everything would have been turned back over to the county.
Right.
So how come, what happened to the money on down didn't use on this?
We paid all the bills.
So there was, as far as going through old documentation, the only grant that has been applied for and acquired was the grant that built this building. There's been no other grants, no more money coming into the town. And from my understanding, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, you guys paid the upkeep for the building,
We paid everything.
you paid everything for the building.
Yeah.
That was an agreement between you guys and the board.
No,
There was no agreement.
There was no agreement.
no,
They thought this was their building.
They had been to talk to the town about the building, and they assumed they took care of what they needed to take care of, and they did not do it.
They were supposed to turn it over after 5 years, and they did.
But they can't do that. That's what I'm trying to say,
They were
is
supposed to.
legally, they weren't supposed
I'm
to.
not gonna get into this discussion.
Legally, they cannot turn it over to you.
Legally, it said if or are. They could if they wanted to, but they didn't. I mean, that's the way I read it.
And that's fine, and that's the way you read it. And as far as going back to 1990, 2000,
It was
2002, 2003, I don't know what kind of answer you would want us to give you. I wasn't
They
here
don't
for
know
that, I
anybody.
wasn't here
Nobody knows
then.
what the
I mean, I don't,
Have a clue.
That's what it said.
When your lawyer was here, he explained it, that at the 5 years, we could have got it. I mean, the people that was here then, the seniors that was here then,
mhm.
I'm not done.
yeah, I know.
He said that we would have had to have repaid the loan that, or
The grant.
the grant
Mhm.
in order for it to be in the senior's name.
And
The
I'll have
seniors
to,
back then didn't know about it because my parents was a couple of them.
yeah, I'll have to ask, again,
Coy.
yeah, because, so from the contract and talking to Coy, basically, they wanted to build a building here for the seniors to be able to use.
Because,
correct.
I hate to tell you this, but because they were in the building with the
The town.
town,
Mhm.
Well,
and the town wouldn't take care of nothing, and the seniors, they were supposed to take months about paying things and fixing things, and the seniors had to fix and pay everything. And that's why they got the grant to build this building.
Yeah, and that's, so, and I wasn't there, so don't blame me, but,
Yeah,
so,
we understand.
so basically what happened back then, one second, what happened back then, the seniors needed a building to do their stuff through, which is what we're still trying to like, make available. So, the senior organization was made at the same time period that this grant was applied for. So the town got the grant to build the building. So all the money was, the town applied for the grant, the property was donated to be the town's matching percentage that they needed in order to get that grant. So then the senior citizens organization was put in place. There was a contract between the town and the seniors organization. Basically, the town didn't want to, the board didn't want to have to deal with the process of the contractor and the whole process of building the building, so the seniors organization did that. They took over distributing the funds, the contractors, all that for this building to be built, and then the seniors were able to use the building. So that's kind of where the senior organization came from. It was basically put in place to direct the construction and the process of this building being built. So that the town.
They were an organization when they were in the other building.
Yeah. But if you look at when the seniors organization was incorporated and the date, time period for when the grant was applied for and received by the town, they coincide with each other like almost directly.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, before they done that, they were over in that building.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying,
Having trouble with the people in it like we did.
yeah, they were put together before this building was built, but they were put together at the same time period that the grant was applied for and received.
Like we did. Yeah,
So-
officially, everybody did.
I think they were over there a lot longer than we think, because
Well, I'm just going based off of when the actual, nonprofit was incorporated, and I believe the nonprofit had to be incorporated for the fact that then to be able to use that grant money. So the town basically gave your nonprofit the money, but there's a contract in place where that money had to be used for the construction of this building. So the senior citizens organization kind of became a middleman between construction and the town's funds, because the town is the one that applied and received the grant to build the building.
Makes sense. I mean, it is what it is. And then, I know the question was asked, and there was never real clarification, that the seniors took precedence over others when asked. They could, and then when someone said, well, can I drop off supplies? And it was for now. So are you gonna
Who
do
said for
something
now?
that seniors
So-
can't come in, like,
If you go
on
back
a
to
Friday
that,
night to a Saturday morning?
if you go back to that meeting where that occurred, I believe it's recorded, it was when our attorney was here, and he explained what that means. For the well-being of people that come in this building, at some point, there will probably be put access control on the building, so we know when somebody's here and when they're not. As far as who's granted access, we haven't got that far yet.
Okay, all
We
right.
have to get the
Yeah, that makes sense.
physical stuff in place
Right.
first, and then create a policy that establishes what the procedures are gonna be.
Okay. I just was wondering what exactly that meant, and I didn't hear them say that it was like something was in the process already. I just heard for now.
We didn't hear the.
That's all I heard. So it was just,
He did a good job explaining it, so I just refer back to that.
and I may not have even been here
No,
for that meeting.
I'm not sure.
It was the
Some of them
one
are-
that he did the PowerPoint presentation,
Yeah.
which was on our shared doc, still available to everybody.
Yeah, you can view that, and that entire presentation he did is all, you can get
Okay.
on our shared docs and see that. And any of the YouTube lives that we have, there's links to those shared documents, so.
Okay.
yeah, I'll give you that.
And if you want to, I can repost that same link to that shared document on this meeting post. So when you
Okay.
get done here today, this live
So you
will
have to
post to
not-
Facebook
Gotcha.
and then, or YouTube, and then you can just go under it. It'll be in the comment section, and I'll have a title like shared doc or PowerPoint, and you just click on that, take you straight to it.
And if you can't, then
Yeah, if you give me an email, I can email it to you, yeah.
I don't do links.
And I can email it to you too, because I have your email, so I can send it over to you as well.
And then after you go through that and review it, if you have any questions after that, definitely.
Feel free, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like everybody just needed to sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the way things happened, it was
Quick and.
not handled in the
I
proper
completely understand.
channel of manners. I mean, there should have been this meeting before anything else happened,
Yeah,
so that
I
people
understand.
understood what happened.
Yeah, And,
But
and-
that wasn't what happened. And so,
I mean,
everybody
it-
was up in arms,
yeah.
and I just felt like we needed to sit down and do a face-to-face talk and just get it together.
and I think it was, I mean, it was brought up pretty early on, first couple of meetings. Now, there wasn't, this many representatives of your organization here. And I don't know how many of you watched videos from the first meetings that we did, or our explanations and stuff. I mean, we've had the same stance from every meeting. We've said the same thing over and over again. And I don't know how much of that has made it to any of the other members, or what any of the rest of your opinions are, or what you've been told. I mean, I'd be glad to hear what you've been told, what your opinions are, where we can kind of work through that right now.
Would you all be willing to put all this down on paper and a contract and get it notarized
For what?
for us to use this building and everything?
I don't need to do that. Told you what?
You all would put it in writing,
Why do I need to put it in writing?
cause I don't trust you all, I'll be honest with
We
you.
actually, let me stop you right there. We do think we can put it in writing. We already did. We actually made a proclamation,
We did.
which is in writing and approved by the board. If you need more than that, by all means, read through that first to see what exists, and then let us know,
And that's the thing is,
because it's in there.
But that could be changed.
I don't know any of you,
Right?
That can't be, it has
it
to.
can't be changed, it'd have to be.
It would be just formality, it'd have to go before the
It's
board.
gonna have to go through a hearing, everything else.
Yeah.
And if we were gonna turn around, and I don't know what you think the timeline's gonna be, I mean, you have an idea, I mean, you think we're gonna kick you out of here. This has been your stance the entire time, every meeting you've been at, so.
Can I ask why though?
Yeah.
Like, what would be the reason
Why
why
would
we
we
would
be?
want you out though?
Because the first day you come in here, and I asked you how come you're thinking without asking me. You should have come to one of us and told us what you was gonna do. But you come in, this is our building, we'll do whatever we
I
want.
didn't say that.
Yes, you
I
did.
didn't say that.
And Tony Carter told me outside the bus.
I'm not Tony Carter.
No, but
I
you
know.
said it when we come in the building.
I did not say that to you, and I know that meeting's recorded, so all of you are more than welcome to go back and watch the video and see what I've explained over and over again. Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry.
When you made this contract or whatever you made, why wasn't the seniors involved in that?
That senior right there was, and I had a written paper saying that she was the one I was supposed to deal with. Any business that dealt with the senior citizens organization, I was supposed to go through Pam.
Well, you have to deal with her now because I don't even have a key to this building, I don't even come in unless I have to. I didn't even come to breakfast.
That's fine.
I told you the last week I was here, I was full and I was done, I'm done.
And
Who owns the stuff in the building? The
that
table?
lady right there is her organization.
Y'all wanna buy that from us, or?
We asked.
I tried, I've asked, and it was voted on, and they decided that they wanted to keep their tables and chairs.
How about the stove and all that? They want the senior citizens bought all that.
They did, yes.
They didn't take it out to.
Did they buy these, or did they buy the new ones that were removed?
The stove is mine,
We
on my
bought
this
porch,
one.
and they bought the refrigerator, it's been here since I think day one.
That stove is off your porch.
Yes, sir.
But the stove that was in here, did the seniors organization own that?
Yes, sir, I got receipts for that.
Okay, and that's fine.
I think I made copies on one.
So the reason we made the offer to buy the tables is because there was concern that if there was a damage to a table or a chair, that we wouldn't tend to it and get it replaced. And that applied to, that's the reason we asked, and we were told no. So that's fine.
And another reason that I offered it, and I spoke to you about it on the phone, we were given grant money to buy tables and chairs, to supply for these buildings. Now, I can go out and spend that money anywhere I want to, or I could have paid for these tables and chairs to the senior organization, which would benefit you.
And how much is the grant?
Well, it depends.
It depends, that's what I told her, I said, you guys talk about it, come up with a price that's fair to you, we would be happy to buy these, that way, it's benefiting our community twice. That grant money comes into us, we pay your organization for the tables and chairs that are already here, then you can use that money to benefit the seniors more. Or I'm gonna have to go out and go to Walmart or Sam's Club, and that money is just going away, and it's not benefiting anyone after that. So that's why I made the offer, that's what I'm saying, like, we are trying, I'm trying, I mean,
What I'm saying is, you're gonna give us, what kind of price, you all live to, our price, our budget's too high, you're all just gonna say.
well, I mean, there's,
You know,
no, and that's the thing, I don't know where you're getting your information or who you talk to.
I ain't talking to nobody, I'm just here.
Well, somebody's telling you that we're kicking you out, or you gotta move this stuff out, and nobody.
No, I said, I don't know, y'all wanna buy it.
We were just gonna buy it so that it was here,
What you're saying.
so.
I would say, make sure, when you go that, when you say you want the building, you know, the building's your office, you just say the contents in the building's yours.
It's not.
Now, you got to, you know, you can go in and buy a building, but the contents in the building don't belong to you, they have to move it out, or.
And we never said that it was, but we.
I'm just saying, that's my,
And we made a, like, we got a written form
we
with.
made an offer.
No, we got a written document from Pam that listed everything in here, and our attorney has that, so we know that we've got a list of everything that is yours, so that if anything's damaged, we already said that would be our responsibility since it's in this building. We're not trying to make anybody move anything out or kick anybody out. Like, our stance has been that the seniors can use this building whenever they need to use this building for free. Literally, the only thing that has changed is y'all don't pay the bills anymore, y'all don't pay the upkeep anymore, none of that is your responsibility. Everything else has stayed the same.
So senior citizens' money stays to us,
Yeah.
and we do.
All the money you make off your breakfasts, everything, all that goes to your organization, we are not touching that. You just don't pay for the lights, you don't pay for the water, you don't pay to have the grass cut, you don't pay for any of that anymore. Thank you. That's what I've been.
How about the money that come out of people's pockets, pay the water bill, the light bills, and upkeep?
And
So
so,
when the county had it, and then when you took it over,
that's, and there's,
The county pays for 2 years.
the county's paid the
You
bills
pay
for
the
2
year.
years.
Yeah,
that's out of somebody's pocket.
well, we done it for a reason.
And we don't have any control over that. And I don't have the ability to reimburse you for the period of time it was under the county or when it was under the old town board. I just don't have the resources.
In my opinion, that's kind of good faith.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I have a question. Y'all made a motion to pay us a $20 water bill, how come we never got that?
It's sitting right there.
this is the
Okay.
electric and the water bill, so I wasn't sure who I'm going through, so I had these here because I was gonna present them to her to verify.
I'm the treasurer.
She's the treasurer.
Okay, so then we'll get these checks cut to you.
I can bring it to you. Now, they reimbursed us that $132. You didn't know that, right?
Yes.
But is that all?
What else?
Yeah.
Well, okay, you mentioned you got the money
I think that's right.
to pay for the tables and stuff that you want. Now, is that a grant of so much money, or a set grant, or what?
Yes,
We have different grants that are coming in through the Walmart Start Good program. We applied to multiple locations, and each one, some have denied us, some of it's given us a small amount, there's nothing big out there. It's not like we're sitting on 5-10 grand. So it's not like,
but we applied for that grant because there was some mixed feelings between the seniors and the town board. So if it was the case where you guys came in, pulled everything out, took it, we needed something to be able to put back in this building. But
which for the record was happening.
that was, yes, I mean, they were up there with truck and trailer taking everything out, So we were like, we have to get something in place because we need, tables and chairs if people are gonna come in here and use this building. So that's why I was trying to, once we got it, kind of things calmed down, I was trying to come to an agreement to where, well, instead of spending that money at Walmart and having a bunch of extra tables and chairs, why not just put that money back in the senior organization, purchase their tables, because we technically are supposed to have to use that money for what we applied for.
You keep an insurance?
Yes.
You got the building and the contents.
I believe
The
it's
building and the contents.
Yes, the contents are covered, everything in here, y'all is covered under our insurance.
Yes, I guess that's what's going to, that's what they reversed us.
Yes.
We can get insurance, okay.
And I talked to our insurance agent though, because I spoke to you about that, and they said that our insurance agent said, yes, he will cover the contents of the building for you.
As far as these tables, you don't have to spend that money at Walmart?
No, you do not.
Because these tables are $100, probably more than $100 now. but we paid $100 a piece for the tables. So, we didn't figure you could pay for them, so we just decided to keep them.
And that's
What
why,
is $100 per table?
per table, so $900 sitting in here right now, for tables.
Yeah. We don't have a receipt on the chairs. Because I got them from the hospital and it was a donation.
Okay.
Then we
Yeah.
probably could not buy those from you.
Because they're donated
Because
to
it
the
was-
nonprofit.
Right.
Yeah, well, I mean, I said, we went up and got them, and they just told us what to pay, and we paid it, and because they were getting rid of the old stuff that they had.
Yeah, I drove my truck up there and we hauled them in my truck and somebody was just out of my truck while we were sitting in the parking lot.
Oh, that's good.
So I had to get back.
So good that you go sometimes, yes.
So it really wasn't free.
On them grants, like, just say the table is $900, one grant's $500, you borrow money out of the other grant, did you say you're gonna pay that?
Both grants
Do you borrow out of one grant to pay another thing off, or is that grant got to be for a certain thing?
Different grants were written for different things, but we can, the board would have to take up what the offer is and make a decision on at a meeting to see if we were gonna do that.
Because one of our grants is to supply these buildings, so.
Right. So they're worded differently to give us some flexibility.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you got this grant, says this $500 grant, you didn't cover, can you take money out of this grant and put it in this grant?
As long as that other grant was worded to be applied to tables and chairs, yes.
I mean, I just
So
want-
basically, yeah, we can
You
use
jump the grants around, for you, helps you all out.
Yeah.
A little bit. And if not, then there's a method for us to request a modification with Walmart or whoever gave us a grant to change what the grant is for. They could either take the money back, or they can say, yes, it's approved, because it's in line with our mission and everything else.
Okay, I'll have my last question. So, how long does the town board serve?
How long will we serve?
About 6:30.
No, I mean,
So
I
as,
think she's talking about the elections.
I just did.
It's just, he's thinking about change.
that's another like kind of weird
They don't know if they
situation
have to have elections or not yet.
with the county. We have to have elections.
Oh, do you?
So,
Right. I mean, I know in Crawford County, we have to have elections.
yeah,
We elect the town board every year.
so we're either on the 26th election or we'll be on the 27th.
Okay.
And I believe term is, I think it's every election cycle. So,
Every 2 years or whatever.
4 years.
yeah, I'm not gonna say
Yes, it's
4 years.
It's usually held on an odd year before the national election, which will be 27 this time. But being the town,
Being this,
the way it is, it may end up being 26.
yeah, so.
You know, so it's
The way they got put that
27.
together, it's just kind of weird, but as far as having to have elections, so you have to, we all have to, like,
Y'all live in the town,
what is it?
y'all live in the town district.
We do, yeah. To be on the board, you have to live in town and this to be on the board, so.
That brings up another question. The Hardinsburg sign out there going towards the dollar store, is that not the town limits?
Going out towards the dog, yeah, wherever the south side is.
So because 150 goes at an angle and the town line is east-west, it's kind of a slash across 150 there. So on one side of 150, it's by where the,
Oh, church is.
yeah, and the other side is where the sheds are being built. It kind of cuts across right there.
Mine's the same way.
Well, the reason why I ask is, so what is in place to protect the seniors if a new town board were to come in?
Would they have to have a new
Just stick on it.
proclamation or
I
whatever?
mean,
you call it?
if we establish rapport,
Mm-hmm.
so to speak, and a new town board comes in, what happens to the seniors at that point?
I don't know.
Well, there's no way to know.
I mean, I can't tell you what somebody else is gonna do.
Right,
So
I mean, I
we-
understand
So
that.
no matter what we do, even if we were to establish a official, document,
All be changed.
once a new board comes in, they can easily just change that.
Yeah,
So, I know, I understand what you're looking for,
Right.
but I don't think we could cement anything that's gonna last the duration of time.
No.
that was what I was trying to understand. Okay, so if we set what's rapport, we agree on,
All these
we're
things.
gonna
yeah.
do this stuff, we're gonna be a group, we'll, you know, work with one another, blah, blah, blah. Then the next time work comes in, what happens?
So you get your voters to take accountability and hold the new board to account, and if, however that is, whether it's on election night or prior to,
Also,
hopefully you never have to deal with that.
So, when we pass an ordinance for our election processes, we can pass an election to where our board seats are staggered. So when election comes, instead of every board member being just kicked off and a new board coming in and just nobody knows what's going on, you might have one board member that has to go election that year. 2 board members will remain. So you're not just throwing a whole new board in. So you build rapport with, you know, 2 board members, well, when that 3rd one comes and they see the way we work together, and then, you know, another one gets replaced, you're gonna kind of hold that relationship, you know.
Gotcha.
So that's probably something that will work into that. Our election cycle is staggered, so that way we don't do that. That's what makes sense. We'll talk about it later.
It's politics.
You know, these are the kind of questions, you know, that come to mind.
Yeah, and I understand.
We need to ask these questions.
It is, I mean, I understand your worry, you know, and that's like what Hank said, that's just, we can only do what we can do while we're here. And we're trying to do the best we can for you guys and to have the working relationship with y'all.
So there's no contract, it's just, you know, like some places sign a contract, you can keep this for 99 years, you know.
Yeah.
After 99 years, you gotta negotiate something else. I don't, if you all do a contract thing like that, you know, where you negotiate, like you say, all right, the senior citizen sign a contract for the next 10 years, and after 10 years, you start over.
Then that would be the
I mean,
same,
guaranteed for 10 years, because it's a contract.
that would be the same thing as in like,
That way,
what
no
if
matter who
Anthony
changes
or
board.
Rhonda steps down, you know, and people get out, who's gonna carry the seniors organization if we say you can have it for 10 years, you know?
Well, there's gonna be senior citizens in the next 10 years.
Yeah. I know, I know.
Like, our whole thinking is,
I'm just like, that's a lot of responsibility, and is someone gonna step up and take y'all's spots and carry that
we
on?
could,
And
in
part
part
of
of
our,
our,
still gonna have a contract, negotiated contract to keep it for, just say for the next 5 years. When the town board can't come here and say, well, we're gonna change this, you can't kick it out, we've got a 5-year contract with you.
yeah, and
Over
that's,
here.
and we're not, that's what we don't want to.
Because if you don't eliminate it, this thing's gonna step out, a whole new board comes in, they can change everything, but see, we'll have contracts, no, you can't do that.
Okay, and I think that's something to talk to Coy about.
Yeah,
I
because-
mean, you have something to prove that we can still stay here, no matter what the board is, because that's what I said, you know, you 3 gone, 3 more come in here, they don't know what's the matter, they just start changing stuff, but if you have a contract, you said, well, we got it for the next 5 years, the board's gonna have to deal something up the 6th year on us, that's what I'm talking about.
And I get that,
You
yeah.
get the benefits.
Yeah, we can talk to.
She steps down, and you got a contract that says we have to honor.
Yeah,
So it works both ways.
Yeah, I think that's something to talk to
Yeah, that's
Coy
something we
about,
could definitely
and
talk about, I mean,
see what he says, if there would be any, like, could the new board change that, and if this
Yeah,
contract
you
stands?
said a date.
but I mean, there's still
Yeah.
gonna be, there would still have to be mutual usage of this building.
Well, yeah, you still got that, if the contract says you can't kick us out of here for no reason.
Yeah, no.
You know.
And yeah, and that would be something we could, if
If
we
the
could
county
talk
changes its mind, says we're just gonna destroy everything around here, you know, you gotta have a contract somewhere.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, I think that's something we can definitely talk to our attorney about.
Yeah, because I've dealt with it like that.
There's another aspect to that. I really don't know. The trick is, the people of the town will elect a board in 26 or 27. So it'll be up to the town. So these 4, which is 3 now, they want to do everything they can for the senior citizens, and I'm one of them. And we want to keep them in that position. We're talking about if they leave, but what if they stay? You know,
Still got
you're
a
gonna,
contract.
well, a contract might be good, but I'll tell you what, a board is a pretty powerful thing. It could get appealed. I don't know, I don't know the law, you know, that's what Corey is talking about.
Still be something in black and white, showing
Well,
that, I mean, this,
They had it in
you're
black
just
and
saying,
white.
you're saying.
And that's-
Something guarantees it. The senior citizens.
Yeah, well, like you said, they did.
And that's what, we've already put that, as far as the board goes, and the legality of that, we've already put that in black and white.
I
Legal
it can't
document.
be changed no matter who the next board members are. It can't be changed because you've got a contract.
He's wanting a contract. in case
Yeah,
there's a
yeah,
new board
like if
member.
a new board
We did,
comes in.
yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely understand, and that's something that we'll have to,
And then he's saying that we already have it in black and white.
yeah,
with
like our
us and-
board,
and
as
y'all.
far as.
But
But
when
he's
you want-
wanting it for someone else,
Yeah,
someone
right.
else.
Yeah.
There's something there to prove
Yeah.
that y'all's word's good. That's, I mean, how many times you shake a hand with somebody and the next thing you know, it's true?
Well,
Yeah.
and I
That's
understand,
something you
I
gotta
understand
understand.
that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking, is just
Yeah.
to put it in somewhere like 5 years, because we don't know what's gonna happen after that.
You're
You
right.
know, I talked about the 100 year, it's 105 years, in the next 5 years, you might be able to set another one up for the next 5 years, if the town, you know, says, well, you gotta do it. Otherwise, we ain't got nothing. Maybe we might have wanted on a contract or something.
And I think something we could possibly talk to the attorney about, that would be a lot harder to change, would be an ordinance, a town ordinance. And that's not a
Well,
contract.
the ordinance is still gonna be on black and white, you ain't gonna kick us out.
That's what
You
I'm
know, right
saying.
now, you're saying,
I'm saying an ordinance would be probably a lot harder to change by its following board. If we put an ordinance in place that states what you're talking about, rather than a 5-year contract,
yeah, but ordinance, like you said, they can change ordinance.
they can change the contract too.
I think a hard, that's what he's saying, his point is an ordinance is more difficult to
They're gonna have to go-
change than a contract.
They're gonna have to go through a lot more to take away an ordinance that's been put in for this town than they would just say, like, we're not renewing the 5-year contract.
I was
Yeah,
like,
let
well,
me
we
stop.
report and
Yeah.
then-
The lawyer does best.
Yeah, we'll talk to the attorney and see what the best route is for that. Cause I mean, we don't, and like I said, that's another, like,
I've negotiated with a multi-billion-dollar company.
I understand.
And, everything, when you finally done with the contract.
I understand,
And, you know, if you all wanna call it an ordinance, as long as you know either way, it's gonna be,
yeah,
and everybody's gotta agree with it.
yeah, I understand, yeah, I completely.
Like, right now, it's taking, we're gonna talk back and forth, we may have to talk again before the contract's even wrote up, or
Oh,
make sure we get all of those details in.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
We already done the proclamation. We basically have to take the proclamation and put that.
Move that into an ordinance, which would be extremely difficult to change after that, so.
Well,
We'll figure it out.
Working with a company trying to get contracts different than, we're talking about politics here.
Yeah, government, so that's.
Well, what I'm saying is the President of the United States can do an executive order to do something, and it's done. But the next president, that's all he has to do is just, you know, that's a contract, really. And the next president can just say,
And I don't know
"Oh, I'm saying void."
The legality of all that
I'm
works.
just saying, or get an ordinance or something.
Yeah, we'll figure
I
it
just
out.
want to cover the senior citizens.
And that's what we wanna do.
Well, like I said, you 3 years on, I want the next, every how many board members you got, you recognize that we got something here in black and white, you can't.
Yeah, and that's what we're hoping, you know, I mean, I can't imagine somebody sitting on this board and booting y'all out here. I just don't understand somebody coming in here and taking the seniors of their own community and not trying to take care of them and do the best for them. I just don't.
Yeah, I mean, well-
I understand that, yes, people will do that. I
You
understand
don't
there are
understand
people
that.
that will do that, but
I'm saying maybe they might not boot him out, but they might charge him rent, they might charge him.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
so
that's-
there's a lot of things that they could do that,
yeah, if we can do something legally that will protect you guys forever from that.
That's what I'm trying to figure.
Wow,
That's what I want.
One day I'm gonna be sitting over there at that table.
So one of these days, you may be sitting here.
That's what I'm saying. One day I'm gonna be over there, and, you know, I don't know.
So if you don't mind me asking, how many of y'all are residents of the town? How many of you live inside the town?
And
None? Okay.
The people of the town don't
Don't, huh?
support us or.
I'm there's senior citizens in the town, I'm sure.
But they don't
They
have
don't do
to.
that.
You have to join this just like you do anything else.
We have had some, but they have passed away.
Yeah, it's still passing away.
So to join, like, I don't know, I'm gonna sound stupid, but do you have to pay a fee or something to join the senior citizens? Okay,
$5 a year,
how much?
$5.
5, okay.
But you have, somebody in the thing has to
Sponsor you.
sponsor you.
Yeah,
So if they don't
somebody in
sponsor
the-
you,
yeah.
you're gonna be in.
So-
Seems pretty exclusive to me.
If the guy,
It's like,
No, it's always been, I mean, there's.
How many members are
It's,
there?
it's in our bylaws.
122?
No, 22.
Oh, 22, okay, yeah, 22, all right.
so like if the new guy by the water company wanted to be in the senior citizens organization, is it the same, is that like to attend like breakfast and stuff? He has
No, no,
to-
no.
Well, that's just to play bingo.
It's open to the public.
Be a member of Senior Citizens Corporation.
I think he says you have to be 60 to play.
Be a
They sponsor it.
Okay, so anybody that's a senior citizen can come to
Yes.
the bingo
Anybody,
breakfast.
Yes.
you can be.
You don't have to be,
They
you
don't
don't
have
have
to
to
be.
be breakfast.
My kids didn't want to come down here
Kids come to
and serve plates to people forever, but
Okay,
I didn't know if you'd run me down or not, so I didn't run you down there.
okay, so anyone can attend.
Yes.
I was just making sure.
That's a senior, but to
Yes,
be in
all
there.
public is welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What's your name? I'm sorry.
Mary Poole.
Very cool.
Not very often, but once in a while, we have someone come to breakfast who cannot afford to pay for it.
Yep.
They get to eat anyway,
Okay.
does not matter.
And if I had
If
to
you give
ask,
me $3, you get to eat. If you give me 50 cents, you get to eat. That is what we are for, that is what we do.
Okay.
So, our turkey dinner we're having, if you want to pay, you can. If you can't pay, you still get to eat.
Oh,
that's
Well,
really.
that's great.
That's just been a rule as long as I've been a member, that if you can't pay, you can still eat.
oh.
That's what,
Yes, sir.
and that's what we've been doing, like,
This Saturday at church.
we've been having like, which we were having 2 monthly kind of
Game
events.
night,
What?
game night.
Yeah, so we were doing like a euchre game night the first Tuesday of the month. We were doing a bingo night the third Tuesday of the month. Every one of those, we're trying to do for the community. All of y'all are more than welcome to come. We've had free dinner. You don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to pay for the bingo card. You don't have to pay to get in on the euchre tournament. There's door prizes, free food, free drinks. And bingo, I mean, you win prizes. I mean, we've had a lot of stuff going on here. We're trying to get the community back as a community, like doing things here. And that's another reason we've done kind of these events and free meals, you know. We understand that there's a lot of people in this community that might not know where they're gonna get their next meal at. I mean, I know it's only 2 days a month, but if we can help the community out somehow, if we can give back to those people or at least show them that, you know, we're here to help, we're trying, that's what we're trying to do.
And the seniors do a free Thanksgiving for those who don't have family to go to. And, you know, I've had my family Thanksgiving here because, you know, none of us have a house big enough to house my whole family.
Yeah.
So, you know, and one day there was a gentleman that came up, he thought it was the senior citizens, and he just came and had Thanksgiving dinner with us. You know, and I sat with him at the table because I felt like that was the right thing to do. You know, so I mean, it's, we have a heart for the community just as much as you guys do.
And that's where I hope we can, there's been a lot of tension
Yes,
between this side table and that side table.
absolutely.
And it's kind of mind-blowing to me because I feel like we're on the same page, like we both want the same things. It's just like, we gotta cut this tension, like we are trying to do
we didn't
everything.
quit together at the beginning.
Yeah, I know.
It made me mad.
I do have to say something about that. When we were told it was not during the meeting, it was before the meeting ever started.
But was it anybody sitting at this table?
No.
Okay, that's where you
But,
got your information from the wrong people.
no, I went and talked to the right person. I got my information right. I got it.
Let's not go there. I don't wanna-
Can we agree that maybe from today forward, We stop bringing up old things that none of us have any control over, and we start fresh.
Yeah.
I think pulling the rope in the same direction.
Did you used to deliver Meals on Wheels?
No,
Did you work in Orleans?
no,
Lee, you are so familiar.
we got one left.
One, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna nail it down.
I used to deliver meals here in town.
You
Yeah,
did?
actually, I delivered them as far as 4 miles from here.
So did you pick up right there in front of White Castle?
No,
Okay,
no, they brought the food here.
and that's something I did call about after we spoke about that. I called around to try to find out if we would be able to get those.
We,
From Orleans,
No.
again.
There's no government funding for it right now.
I don't know about the place out of Louisville, it comes to Palmyra.
I talked to him also.
Yeah, we used to have to drive to Palmyra after.
Yeah.
delivers.
Yeah, because my grandmother lived in the senior living facility right there in town, and they got their meals there.
What is,
That's what it
that's
is.
who you are.
Who was your
That could be good, that's too bad.
Janice Parks.
I was her neighbor.
Yes,
Where?
Ron,
Ron.
yeah.
I knew you would.
Now you gotta be careful, because Janice has told me a lot of stories.
Can we ban him from future? Yeah, I knew you from somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
At one time, we could go out there and get meals and bring them out here, it's hard to go to Palmyra and get meals and bring them out.
And that's what I asked because I talked to them on the phone, and they said they might be able to work that out again. I just didn't know how many people in the community would need that.
I want to tell you right now, we was lucky to have 5 people at any time, a lot of times we just had 1. It just, they just don't promote.
That's
it
why they
anymore.
quit delivering.
That's why they
It
just
started out more than that, it just got paid for that.
And
Yeah,
that's why I talked to Orleans, because they've still got, communal, I think they do like communal lunches, but they've only places they have, they've got 2 in Lawrence County. They said they used to have 1 in Washington County, Lawrence County, Crawford, and they said they're down to just 2 in Lawrence.
they canceled, they took it down to 1 in each county.
Yeah,
And then I think they took a bunch of that away.
well, they said they have no, I guess the government funding for
They
that.
probably just go to Orleans and Bedford, that's the last time I knew, that's where they were going.
That house right there.
And I did wanna let you guys know also, sorry, bear with me. I spoke to Huger Uplands. I don't know if it'll benefit anybody, or if you know any more seniors in the community that you talk to, but on the 28th, you guys have bingo, Todd Dickey. I was gonna talk to her and see if she would maybe be able to push that, like to 2 o'clock
I
start.
don't know, she's got a heavy schedule, she does everything out there.
Yeah.
She takes them to
Okay.
the doctors, and she does this, and she meets people, so I don't know, you just have to talk to her and see.
The only reason was the guy from Huger Uplands was gonna come down here and do like because it's open enrollment, so Medicare, he was gonna come in and do, if anybody needed help with their stuff or anything, he was gonna come in and have people in here that could help the seniors in the community, that way they don't have to travel.
Is that
somewhere to do
pointless,
that.
or-
Is that something that would be beneficial to
I know there's 3 of us
anyone,
that want to be here to do that, because we go to Indy Insurance and Salem.
or?
To
Okay,
do that?
Yes, they help us up there.
So
okay,
probably y'all have your own people that do that?
everybody does. But if I don't need to have him here, I won't, I don't wanna reschedule
You don't?
something.
She doesn't.
Would that be something that you'd be interested in, or would you like, no? Well,
Why not?
Cause he comes in and explains all the different benefits to you, helps you figure out what you need to sign up for, he goes through it all, and he does kind of a crash course with you.
They've tried that with me.
That I know, she's busy.
I have plain old Medicare, best thing, and Champ VA. I don't have to pay nothing.
And that's, I had talked to him to try to figure out different programs that Huger Uplands could come here and do, and that was one thing he said that they had available, so I didn't know if it would be beneficial to anyone or not, but, I mean, I'd love feedback if you guys have any, I mean, have you talked to anyone, or?
Well, if you
I've
had,
done that before, it's been a long time.
maybe if you had like a sign-up sheet, distribute that to your local churches. A lot of older folks go to church.
okay.
So that still interferes though with that,
Yeah, so is that
Yeah,
the
here.
only day that you could do?
Yeah, that's one day he had.
at the time too, he wasn't flexible on the.
He was coming to,
It's a show.
I think 11 to.
Yeah, that's how you want it.
time do you see coming down?
I have to look at my email again, I think it's 11 to 2.
11 to 2, and then hers is what?
12:30 to 1:30, I believe.
Sometimes
Well, you know,
go after two.
If you've been here for topic bingo, you could probably split the room.
Yeah.
You could probably do both.
Last time we got out real early, because there's only, what, 3 or 4 of us, so we made, which one you got that day?
You could probably do it.
I'll be able to, just put a table back there and then.
You guys posted at the wrong time, I think, so we didn't have very many people coming.
I don't think
A lot
they
of times-
posted it.
Huh?
I don't think they posted it last time.
I think, oh, what was the last
I
time?
think, I don't think y'all did on
Call
it.
Vicky?
Yeah, y'all just posted on your page.
Oh, do we need to post? I just assumed
I was
like
thinking
everybody
you said
up there,
we
because she's
were-
been doing it so long.
We posted our
That
bingo
was
for
before.
military time.
Yeah.
People don't, around here don't
I'm
use
sorry,
that.
I'm so used to it. They make me use it at work, so I'm so used to military time. I forget that a lot of people don't know what it is.
And the only thing on that, they, not last time, the time before, they put 4:30.
Yeah.
And I asked, hard, so they're taking over our bingo, no, then it needs to be at 1 o'clock, and I never got no reply.
Yeah,
So I don't think y'all,
So if you didn't get a reply,
No.
go to the Town-of-Hardinsburg page, cause that you'll get a reply to.
she
Was that
read the
pages?
14:30 and just, she
Oh,
dropped
okay.
one, so. That was military time, and that was.
14:30 is just not the right time.
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
2:30, yeah. I don't know if she had an ending at that, I don't know, I'm sorry, I'll start using regular time.
But,
Let me write that in my notes. Do not use
Yes.
I don't know, did you have that in the paper last time? The bingo?
I probably didn't.
Cause I know a lot of times we'd have 20-some people here,
Oh, really?
and then there was 4 people here
Yeah.
last time.
So the time I came, there was only 2.
Oh.
Well, we can.
They won a lot.
I mean, we can put it on.
Yeah, we did, but all I know is one of them had some cool stuff. I used to do 2 lists of them lucky.
Yeah, just give me the dates, and
I got the dates.
we'll tell Alex to put it in her thing.
And if you need to get a hold of the town, do you guys know how to do that?
What is it?
I do.
Okay. As long as you do,
We've got an email address that comes to the entire board, if you wanna use that.
Phone numbers.
If you want my phone number, I'm happy to
I
give
think
it
I got
to
both of them.
message the Facebook group, the Town of Hardinsburg Facebook group, the official one.
That's probably what I.
There's a
did.
method to message that. So,
you. That's just, she'll take care of
So if
that.
you got a question, put it on that Facebook page, you all get back with it, or?
Yeah, she runs that.
so you can't post, that's an official type Facebook page, so not anybody can post it, only the town clerk can post to that. So if you message it, it just goes to the town clerk, it's not out there in the ether, it's for everybody to see.
You're not posting on Facebook, you're just going through Messenger, Facebook Messenger and messaging her.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
I
a-
got a question, I'd like to make, message you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll get happy later on, but.
I'll give any of you my phone number, right, it don't matter to me.
I'll give any of you a phone number too.
Call me anytime you want, just warn me before you start yelling so I can get the phone.
A lot of times he don't get to the phone to answer, but he will call you back.
I do, yeah, I will call you back, I promise. Any other concerns?
I wanted to ask a while ago, you guys was talking about the elections and different board, so none of you are gonna try and run again?
Yeah, we just have to, we have to go and put our name, what's it called?
You're just temporary. I mean,
We're just basically filling,
temporary,
we're
filling.
board until the election comes up, so
Yeah.
we will have to, put in our,
Your canvassing papers.
our candidacy, we'll have to file for candidacy.
In January, I believe.
And then, that's, the whole thing with the election is, if we all file our candidacy papers, and no one files a candidacy paper besides us, there won't be an election. But you have to file that candidacy paper. That's what keeps it legal. That's where the old town board kinda messed up, because nobody,
Logic didn't prevail.
they didn't think they had to.
Oh, I
Shouldn't
just
have to do
thought they
anything.
never,
You still
nobody ever wanted to, else wanted to be in it, so they just stayed there.
Yeah, but
Basically,
legally,
it
that's where,
it just rolls over.
that's where they got in trouble, because even if they're not, the town board still has to file their candidacy paper for it to be legal, so that's where we, I think,
Be real.
So rough to dig,
Maybe. Everybody leave.
We'll figure that one out soon, I guess.
All right,
Got
so,
one more thing,
yep,
just for your all's information. Well, first, I've lived here for 60, I've lived in the same place up there on top of the hill here for 60 years. So I've been here, I was part of the Hardinsburg pact that got the town back together. I've seen these people for months now. Months after months, we've had meetings before the town even became a town again because it was still in litigation. And there's not been one time that they've ever thought about getting rid of a senior citizen center in this building. Now, I've lived here for all these years, my name's Dale Dunn, you know, no big deal, I mean, but, they appointed me an advisor to them, and there's not been one tinkling of it, one iota of a thought about anything like that going on. I just want you to know that, because they've got my confidence, I know trust is earned, I understand that. They've earned mine, because I've been with them, I've seen them and talked them till 11 o'clock at night, you know, on meetings and get-togethers and stuff like that. So I just want you to know that. I mean, I'm a senior citizen too, I'm 62 years old, you know, and, I want to be down here whenever I want to, or whatever, you know. So I just want you guys to know that, you know, my dad's 85 years old, he's at home. He was born here in Hardinsburg in 1940, so I mean, you know.
Now, Bill, and I said, well, you should call me, I took him one.
Oh, I
That's
understand.
all.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Well, Dad's that way, if he's got food, he'll let somebody else have it. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that the miscommunication, Hank said it right, let's start from this point right now and go forward. I hope you guys can do that for us too. I know trust is earned, to give them a chance to earn, then, you know. Well, they should, you know. I think you could shake their hands. I would shake their hands. And I think that's
Wait, you had to
play there. But anyway.
Or you can go to Texas.
We have time.
We're about five.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
it now.
yeah.
I got that spot.
Yeah, we see the best of
I wrote the check for it. We and my family dug holes and put it in.
That's what
Now, we're hoping to get the
we're
playground
hoping to get it all put
and
back
do
and
all the things. I
redone.
took notes from all your festival stuff, so.
Yeah, we're plans. I hope you guys can, you know, I'd like to see like more of our meetings and input and things that, y'all been here a lot longer than us, you know, I mean.
That's what they call a senior citizen.
That's right. So, I mean.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry, you just gotta tell me to be quiet for a second.
Oh, I know what it was. Have you had any luck finding anybody to clean the building?
Yes.
I've had like four
We
bids.
got, yeah, so we took bids on all that, so we took bids on cleaning services, we took bids on lawn care, snow removal, everything. So at our next meeting, which is next Tuesday, we will review those, the board will be reviewing all those quotes and trying to get something in place for all that to be taken care of.
How often you gonna have a clean?
So if you're interested, just submit your bids by the 21st.
I'm not even.
Or if you
I
want
used to
somebody.
do it.
I'm not sure what you had to bid for, how often.
It depends, it's a needs-based thing.
Well,
At a
definitely
minimum, probably
twice
once every
a
2 or 3
month.
months.
And then if it's needed more, which I know will be, we're just trying to, we don't know our budget, we don't know how much money we're getting, we're just.
Yeah, the county still hasn't given
Yeah.
us any type of AV, we don't know. We have no idea what our tax rate's gonna be, we don't know how much money's coming for next year's budget, so it's kind of in the air. We're trying to get bids in so we can get all this taken care of, but we're kind of doing it in the dark, because we don't know how much money we're gonna get, so.
And if the bids don't come in that we can afford it, then it'll just be us doing the cleaning until we can figure things out. It's just the way we're operating.
Cleaning and mowing and everything.
We've been doing it all.
Because that's what we've been doing, I mean, you know, we've been.
The floor's been pretty bad when we come in here. I take pictures every time I come in.
And that's what we just talked about before you guys got here, is we're trying to find.
This is important. How do they look now?
I'll have to look at them.
They look better, yes. When I came in here for breakfast, there was black footprints all the way from the door back to the kitchen, and then black stuff all over the counters.
And black stuff over here, and the waste baskets in the bathroom had not been empty.
They were towels in there, she said, but nobody put any Walmart bags or anything in there with them. I mean,
Yeah,
We
we're
always
trying,
excuse.
we're trying to get something in place, so.
so I told her to have the intake trash cleaned out.
I do have a question though, because did you guys ever have, or do you know, I didn't know if you ever had anybody come in here, like
Yes,
with a
we
big.
did. Yes, we did.
Once a month.
No,
No, not that.
no. Yes, we did. The Mennonite youth group, they come in here and clean the
Who?
floor.
Sorry.
The Mennonite youth group done it for us.
Do they have the like buffer thing where they'll cut and buffer?
Yeah, they did it in the kitchen, because all this stuff was stacked in the kitchen, and we hadn't got around to getting it done.
Do you have contact information for them?
I can't hold, well,
I
no, I don't.
have the ones on Livonia Road.
I don't know who
No.
did, yes,
The youth-
Mark had it done, you know, he's not living like anymore, so I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, contact them, they should.
The youth have got.
But he would know.
I know.
Okay,
If he seen me, he would know who to get.
That's what we were looking at, was having somebody come
Yeah,
in,
they come
cut
in
and
and
buff the
get this
floor and everything.
Right.
Darren Byler
We have had other
Darren
people come in
Byler or,
and
Darren Byler and Mark Shetler
Yeah.
is over the.
one of those two.
Okay.
I think Mark's the one I talked to. I do have his phone number, I have no idea where it's at. Yeah, we had it cleaned once a month, not twice a month, when we got where we couldn't do it.
yeah, we
I
did
used
it
to
when
clean
we
it all
were
the time,
younger.
but my niece got, I couldn't do it anymore.
And that's what we've got. Would you say 4 or 5 bids for cleaning
Yeah,
services?
the most bids are cleaning. No mowing or.
But we do have, I think we do have bids for snow removal for the entire town, so that's every side road,
It hasn't.
this
been
parking
yet.
lot and everything, it hasn't?
Mhm.
Oh, I'll call.
And I think he just called me before.
You told me to put it in, so,
I think he called me right before.
oh, okay.
I was gonna see if, y'all cared about, like, and I don't know, this is not like a for sure thing, but the coffee thing, can we make like a coffee bar? If we have the funds and means to do it, and everyone agrees to it on board, I guess, there's no decision, but like a coffee bar where the coffee pot stays and all your coffee stuff's there, is that something that would be like good
Not for them.
at the senior breakfast?
Sounds good. She nodded.
Does that sound like?
Like basically instead of having a coffee bar around, there's like a cabinet with all your coffee station there, like a station basically.
Yeah, it's something I put it away because when people rent the building, we had stuff stolen.
Okay.
So we usually put things away.
And that was another thing, so would you rather us get our own coffee bar? And not, because that's an expensive coffee pot.
But we got rid of them.
Ain't it, that's an expensive coffee.
So the bun,
The
she wants to know if they can have the bun, but have like flavorings and sugar and all those things,
Yeah, would that be
creamers,
something
that kind of
neat
stuff.
for y'all, or would you be like, no,
Cause all,
Say this again?
explain, you know what I'm talking
So
about.
you would use the bun, make your coffee, and then they would have like, so some people like some vanilla in their coffee, some people like hazelnut, some people like chocolate. They would have flavorings up there available, that if you wanted to add to your coffee, that you could. Flavored creamers and those kind of things. Yeah.
They're not creamer, they use milk. But, no, I didn't understand what you were saying.
I know, does that sound like something that would be beneficial, like?
I'm not a coffee drinker.
Okay,
I'm not a coffee
so-
drinker either, but some people
We can do a squeaky.
Yeah, sounds good.
Quick question, the flag that's hanging in the back,
I walk a lot of times with them, but I don't like, I just like, my wife likes something. Order, okay.
yeah, that goes in here pretty good.
Go
So we
ahead.
had a question about the flag in the back. Do you know where that came from and what significance it may have other than being a nice flag?
The seniors bought that years and years ago.
Okay. So we did have an idea that maybe we were gonna put it in a flag case where it's folded, military fold in a box, we'll get a case for it. And then on the case, there'll be a plaque that says, Hardinsburg Senior Citizens.
No, we use that.
Well, we were gonna get, we had different ideas to do in here, and you know the official flags that are on stands, with the American flag and the state flag?
And
We're gonna get those for our official flag, so
Or,
Possibly,
just an idea.
if we could have a frame,
yeah,
that'd be another,
like
like frame.
a
versus-
pretty wood frame built for it to where it keeps it tight and it's framed centered on the wall. Something like that.
we took it down,
We
not very
haven't,
long
we can't
ago.
vote on anything in this meeting, so everything that's
Yeah,
left here
we're
is
just
just,
throwing ideas,
Well,
we're just kind of
Yeah.
feedback back and
Yeah.
forth, and then,
whatever y'all thought, I didn't know.
And you don't need to provide your feedback now, you know,
Do you go to church, Tom?
just something.
You go to
think
church,
about.
you go to George's church, don't you?
I used to, after COVID, I started coming back here to.
Alright, so do you guys have the Christian flag and the American flag at a school? It's like a stand, it's like a gold thing at the bottom, it's got the stem.
I know, like we had them at the schools,
I've heard,
but
Probably.
yeah, we did. No, there's a flag at the Methodist church down here.
Oh, okay. I
I
go to Rock Springs, we got a flag there, so I didn't know. Then Joan said.
don't get me wrong, I don't want you to take the flag. Do not talk about taking the flag.
We're sitting here trying to figure out.
And then they'll frame this.
Plexiglass.
You think
Well,
so?
I wasn't, you don't, if you're gonna put it in, if you put it in a
I
frame,
haven't seen one
you're
anywhere.
gonna put a cover over it.
Yeah,
Until it
I
gets
know
dusted
like
and wet.
there.
Yeah.
Last time I bought a full sheet of plexiglass paper,
Really?
I ate my four.
that's probably bigger than 8 by 4.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's no hardware store around here.
It's 107 inches wide and about 53 tall.
That's pretty good.
No, if you talk about, there's this way, put it in that triangle, put it in that thing, and put a J on it, that don't sound bad, but I can guarantee you, the state or somebody will take it.
Yeah.
That's, you might have to mount it to the wall.
Yeah,
I mean,
You know,
we can do the frame, like the frame that locks, and then if I gotta screw the frame to the studs, and then put the flag in and close and lock it up on the wall, that's what I'll do. Yeah, but if we put that up on the wall,
Oh,
Yeah, you can mount that on the wall, you know, and put flag on it, still put the flag on it, if you wanna do it that way.
yeah, we can do that.
But, putting the plexiglass on it, like you talking about putting in a big old frame, it don't burn it, but that plexiglass will cost you the butt.
See, I didn't know.
That is,
But it'll keep, you gotta put something over.
it's such a pretty flag, though, I hate to.
But if you put this
Just hold it up.
triangle thing, you know, big,
Well, we need it.
put a little plaque
Think
down
about
to the
that,
wall, or take, you
think
take it
about that,
down.
like, you know, it's actually farther over than it used to be.
If I was still.
People that couldn't, get up, take the pledge,
Yeah.
they could see it through the mirror.
Oh,
I don't know if they still can or not, but
I can't.
because it's been moved over more than it used to be.
I know.
So something that you could look at is, you know, you got a lot of Amish cabinet goers around here. See what they would charge you for a frame to go around.
And
Well,
that's
he's
what,
talking about plexiglass. Is
the
what he's
plexiglass will get
Yeah.
expensive,
But the frame would be probably minimal. Like
yeah.
if you were going to Hobby Lobby to buy that frame, you would pay,
Oh my gosh.
you
I
know,
don't know
you
if
can
they
think
build
about it.
those. I don't know if I can haul a frame that big.
Yeah, but if you had the Amish build something,
Yeah,
I mean, we got a frame around our cross at church that someone that went to church there built.
yeah.
Probably Reverend Richardson, I built it, you know, but you could, you know, have an Amish person
I bet Dale could do it, could you not, Dale?
Yeah, I forget, is, anybody here know Sandy Paving?
Yes.
Yes.
She's got, I was trying to look at one of hers, she makes beautiful triangles, and it's got all the military, if you want military emblems on the bottom.
She built ours.
Yeah, absolutely, and so, she would absolutely love it. Can they find any chance to see that, Chris?
Oh, the
I have not seen what she's done, it's a logo for the town. We tried to put lots of different things in it, stagecoaches, horses, all kinds of
Not
stuff.
in the triangle, but the big frame all around it. Yeah.
That's what she made.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Hey, she had a different finishing, you know, and Sandy Paving, that's out here.
That is pretty,
They'll
yeah.
have, I mean, up over the cemetery. You know what you had in your.
No, yeah, that's great.
She was in love with my husband Steve. Well, we saw you know that Gills used to live on paper. Mark them. To go to school here? How old are you? You're younger than Steve's mom is old. Art was his grandparents lived on TV Ridge. Small. Her sausage, you know, her sausage.
Somebody stole Rhonda's sausage.
Robert Russell.
Yeah, they were hungry.
They're on, these pepperoni properties across the road.
And again, this is just my, this ain't no, for sure thing, but I'm just asking. Like right there by the doors, if you have like the entry table, so that's how I can do that.
Yeah, so that's how I can
And my sister in the entry cabinet, when we go to, and then on, my mom has like a Hardinsburg history book, like, a bunch of pictures. But I thought if I had, I know there's more out there, I know mom has like a couple, but I was gonna see like, maybe put those on the entry table right there, and kind of have like where you could decorate, like for Christmas or holidays, but put all the stuff that's been in that.
Well, here's the tree. Yeah, usually it's a tree.
Yeah,
I'm a tree person.
okay, I was,
She was last year with all.
okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna.
tree or set from that window.
Got it.
Yeah, we set it up there and turned it on in the evening times.
Okay, so do you think, the stuff that's in that one cabinet, I know there's nothing in that one cabinet, but the other one, if I had an entry cabinet right there by the door and put all that stuff in
Like
there?
a buffet.
Yeah, like a buffet type thing, and then put all the bingo stuff in there, and then have some like Hardinsburg history books right there,
On top of it, like,
Yeah.
it would work
So you
two
want to do
different.
away those heavens?
Yes.
if that's a possibility.
Was that
Our
the-
bingo cabinet?
Yeah, both of them heavens. You want to do away with them?
Well, one's empty.
Yeah, I wanna.
Yeah, the
Like
the
the
other
six
one
of them
is
together.
got all our bingo stuff and games and stuff.
That's what we were gonna see, about putting like a buffet right inside the door here and putting all your stuff inside of there. And then that way, cause she's got history books like Hardinsburg history, and and put it on top of it, where when people come in, they would be able to look at that stuff, but all your bingo stuff would be
Would be in that
in that
cabinet
cabinet. Not doing away with all your stuff, we were just gonna see if we could put it in a cabinet.
A different cabinet.
That would have more uses than just to
That
store.
one cabinet.
Where is the Hardinsburg
Yeah.
rest of your stuff at now?
Her mom's.
Oh, my mom.
No,
has
she bought it.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean, her
yeah.
mom's-
I'd like to see them.
I know,
They-
it's
it's pretty
very
neat,
interesting,
honestly.
so,
Yeah.
I was gonna see, mom bought it a long time ago, and so I was gonna see if I could either get it reprinted, someone reprint it for me, but it's like, it's not.
It's got a lot of like, yeah, like old historical pictures and
I
stuff.
think that law, there's like three of them up that, museum up in Salem, I think the name is used Stevens.
Oh, yeah,
I picked up 3 books up there, it's got about 5 reading.
yes,
Good pictures and stuff.
yeah, yeah.
It's really neat.
He was talking about one, we would have a piano drop on our head in Salem Square. You know, when they talk, the English at the head, everybody was like, do that for you.
Main thing is, you might want a locking cabinet versus sitting out on top of a table, because one by one that would disappear, or all at once that would disappear.
Yeah,
You don't want
If the
that.
building is
People, if it
rented,
ain't nailed down, honey, they're gonna pack it off.
Put somebody to look at it.
if the building's rented, you can't tell what people are gonna take. We learned that the hard way.
And that's the thing, if we put another cabinet, we'll have it where it's lockable, where you guys have keys to access that cabinet, like where your games and stuff, and we don't even need access.
I mean, you could do like a glass cabinet with a locking door and,
Yeah,
you know, display it that way. But for as far as people who's being able to pick it up and walk out the door, I would never ever leave it out like that.
okay, I think that's, oh, do we use this?
Also, look away around the kitchen.
Yes, they use that in winter time.
Do they,
Yeah, for codes.
could I do just a coat wrap, or does it have to be that? You think?
That thing's a beast to get down,
Is it?
yeah, because we're down on it.
Yeah, it's gonna mess the wall up.
well, it's gonna be,
And it just got repainted.
it's gonna be cold, where it's been painted, we took.
It's painted behind it,
It's painted behind it,
Yeah,
but I'm telling you.
but the walls are pretty fresh, so it could, the paint could come with the,
yeah, I know.
yeah.
That's like that
We
thing.
can handle all that.
I was gonna say, I know that you're good at that.
I agree.
And, as far as the paint, it was all used, and it was a mismatched paint, and I got it cheap, so I have no idea.
They can color match.
Oh, they can match.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's good to know.
But there is another one.
This is our painter.
Yes.
I like color.
She was in here
She
rocking
was
out.
jamming, yeah.
Yeah, you have to,
Yeah.
you still feel like, oh, I'm just killing it. Dude, it's 6 o'clock and I've been paying for 10 hours now.
We were thinking about changing the color of all the walls.
No.
He really
So, what is that?
It does look a way lot
You
better
got
than it
something?
did.
What?
Was you saying something?
No.
Motion adjourned.
This one,
So, quick question on the stove and the refrigerator, are you gonna be bringing those back, or are they employed somewhere else?
No, they're sitting there in storage.
Oh,
I got them stored.
if you'd like help bringing them back, we'd be happy to
I
help.
will let you know.
Actually, I like these better.
Okay.
The refrigerator too? That one's kinda small.
Well, no, the other one wasn't any bigger,
Oh.
and it opened
We
from the
used
other
it.
Yeah,
side.
that goes backwards.
I got you.
We used to.
Somebody
put in
used
there.
to check the gas and air flow on the stove.
We'll pick them with it.
that other one, you turn it on and I think they made everything black.
We were gonna have that done.
This one or the other?
This one doesn't.
The other one. I had somebody come and do that, and I moved it out, I don't like to do that.
This one doesn't do that.
I will say, if you move that stove somewhere else, use it anywhere, most of those stoves that you get, they come with the orifice in them for natural gas. You have to have that changed to
We're
LPG.
gonna have that done.
We had a guy come in
Uh-huh.
and check it, he got back there and
We just-
supposedly fixed it all,
No,
last guy.
that was the hookup.
But it
Yeah.
wasn't, yeah, but he was,
burners.
he
The
was
gas
just
got
burning
burned
shit.
out.
Yeah, the burners, that's what, and I'm just saying, that when you bring it here, no, it's just dangerous.
Bill McClure was gonna come do that, he had surgery, he did, and I got home and called me, I told him the stuff's not in there, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Because move it back, I'll call you. That's what I told him.
Do you have something?
Yes, I'd like to just take the opportunity to thank you guys for coming down to meet. I just felt like that this. Something had to happen, yeah, and I just felt like it was a little more productive, because the whole town was here, and everybody was, I think it was just a little more productive that way.
Well, we're
A
glad
little more
you guys,
cohesive, yeah.
we're glad you guys are here, Christian, we have a conversation.
Just have a normal conversation, yeah.
That's what it takes sometimes. I think you did.
This building is for sale.
This building will never be for sale.
I said, rumor.
Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of rumors, and that's one thing we ask too. If you hear something bad about somebody on this board, or that this board said something, please, call me, send an email, ask the board directly, and we will clarify for you. But no, if you hear something from somebody other than the people that sit up here, I would ask you to please contact us.
Oh, yes, sir. I will say,
Yeah, and I'll address it if I find out.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Oh, they've already adjourned it?
We got it there.
They gotta do it.
Oh, they got it adjourned. He did. He said-
Oh, okay, I second. So now we vote all in favor, aye? Aye.
Okay, I need to know who joined us.
Who joined it? You?
Hey,
Sorry.
Hank did.
He motioned,
he motioned.
I
Hank
seconded.
motioned it, and one seconded it.
She very
I don't think you want to say it.
And then we'll skip it.
Send her home, have to.
Took your lead.
I just cannot place your face. I never forget faces. It goes away. Oh, great. Yep, this is my mom. Let me turn this off real quick. Stop calling.
I do hear you say